Sam, are you hearing me? You hearing me?
Good afternoon and a pleasant welcome to another midweek edition of the program, The Culture of Sports. Today we are live on Kia Communications Network via Facebook and YouTube with this midweek presentation. My name is Sam Siafa Moba as lead presenter of this edition of The Culture of Sports on this July 3rd, 2024 edition. And very shortly, I will be joined by my co-host, Jonathan Moba, who together we're going to run the program bringing together other sports pundits that will form a part of this show. So on this edition, don't go away. Please like and share our official Facebook page, follow our YouTube channel, and subscribe to our programs where you'll be informed and notified whenever we have our programs coming to you live. Stay tuned. Let's take a bash of our theme song. When we get back, we'll get straight into the program, The Culture of Sports, right here on Kia Communications Network. Welcome back to the program, The Culture of Sports, and it's here live on Kia Communications Network via Facebook and that of YouTube. You can like, share, and subscribe to our platforms as well as follow our social media Facebook platform to be notified and informed of our programs on this particular network. Like I said from the intro, today is another midweek edition of the Culture of Sports. And this edition promises to be very, very interesting, interactive, where we're going to be discussing on the regular basis national issues of concern to sports development. Our conversation today going to flag and talk about the fixtures from the National Third Division playoff in Liberia, the district league that is about to kick off. We will bring you some updates as we anticipate having the competition department on this platform one day to tell you more about that. We will also bring you updates from the ongoing Painesville Cup, and we will talk about a recent inter high school sports competition that was hosted by the Liberia Chess Federation. And we will also go to Margibi County, Kakata, where the Rakas basketball team had some kind of engagement with basketballers in that part of Liberia. And our basic talking point for today will be the sports component of the Liberia national budget that was approved by the national legislature and has been printed into handbill and published on the website of the Liberia Funders Ministry. So those are our talking points, and very shortly I will have my co-host joining us on this platform. So, like we did over the weekend, we had one guest panelist who joined us over the weekend. Today, we hope to have more of them. But right now, we have Success, who was on the platform last weekend on this particular program, and he's going to be part of our discussion today, and along with our co-host Jonathan Moba, who will be joining us soon. So now let me just roll in success. Good afternoon, success, and welcome to the Culture of Sports.
Good afternoon, Sam Mowa, and good afternoon to your many followers following the broadcast. It's beautiful Wednesday afternoon, and it's good to be back on this wonderful platform to talk about sports from Liberia, Africa, and the rest of our one global village. So the menu is set. A lot of developments taking place in Liberia. A lot of happenings relates to the development of sports. Like you mentioned, the issue of the national budget for sports will be our talking point. So we encourage the followers to stay tuned as we have a wonderful time on this platform and on this program to talk about sports. And the culture of sports comes your way this and every Wednesday where we bring you the happenings or the national issues relates to our development and how we can improve our sports sector, how we can get recommendations as well from our followers and those in the sporting arena. So it is good to be back on the program.
We are sorry. We are sorry that Success will have to do some readjustment to join the show, but the network from his angle is very terrible. Welcome, Jonathan. Welcome to the Culture of Sports.
Thank you, Sam. It's good to be back again. Yeah, after the meal week, and good evening to all of our listeners out there.
Wow, today seems to be very challenging. Today seems to be very challenging. The internet is kind of very, very
Yeah,
challenging today. Oh, wow. And this is the only way we can come to you with this show from this platform. But so why they will why they will do their necessary adjustment to get back on the show, I urge you to keep following. I urge you to share the live, share the video, invite others to join you as we sit around the table today to have another conversation on sports in Liberia, ranging from grassroots to national level. Today is very interesting, and hope this network can give us chance to have this conversation
Depends on
so
my
that
yeah, it's more.
we can do what we are here to do, and we can talk the necessary things. uh it will be very, very, very important to do that, and we hope that this network will give us the time and the chance to do so. So let me bring back Jonathan. I think there is a little adjustment. Jonathan, are you there?
yeah, yeah. It's saddening that the weather is giving us hell. The internet causing our audio to be fluctuating. However, I'm back. I hope you get me clear.
Yeah, I think it's better, but though it's fluctuating, but I think we can manage with this. Can you? Oh, you getting me, Jonathan?
You're kind of breaking in. The network is bad.
Oh, success. You back. I don't know if you face the same challenges that Jonathan facing right now, but you back.
Uh, for, for my end, I'm getting the both of you very clear. I don't know whether you are getting me as well.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
hearing
the
you.
network
Success.
is the one. The network is the serious impediment to the show right now.
Yeah, yeah, but you are clear. I'm getting your signal very clear, and the legs of Jonathan Moroba, I'm also getting clear as well. I don't know whether you are getting me from the both sides.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
we are getting you. We
yeah,
are
I
getting
think
you.
we can keep the ball rolling. We can keep the ball rolling. So
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we can.
So before Jonathan, because Jonathan will regularly come in with our foreign development, our international sports updates, where you'll be talking about the Euro 2024 and other international, maybe transfer and other things from the international scene. But we'll get it started with local sports. Liberia Football Association is about to host another edition of the regional promotional playoff in Liberia. That is the that is a trending development. I think the playoff starts today. Yeah,
Yeah,
in
sure,
certain
sure.
zones playoff starts today. Success, you think you care to give us some details if you on top of that? Let's talk about some of the fixtures. Let me run to the fixture and success we can get it going.
Yeah, yeah. So like you just stated, the national third division playoff is expected to kick off today, and with a home and away basis, or according to the competition department, it will be a home and away basis, and the semi-final along with the final will be played in the host county, or Sanikole or Nima County to be precise. The national television is expected to kick off today, and so if we can acquaint us with the feature, and then we will go along with the feature for today. Or it kicks off today. Yeah. So if you are following us, the national third division playoff kick off today, or in some of the counties today, instead of the previous announcement that were made that the tournament are going to be held exclusively in Nima County, but then as things go the other way around, the the regular one was not done at that. So teams will play in front of their own people, and then before advancing to San College to climax the tournament with the semi-final along with the final. So are you there with the picture, or I should bring the picture on?
Okay, so thank you very much. Success, let me just come in with the fixtures. So Success is saying, according to the Liberia Football Association, this year the playoff is not going to be where all the teams from the different countries will come to a single venue and be
Sure.
hosted there to have the competition play. But this year you will play before your home fans and you can interact with your fans. Your guests will come away teams will go away and play to their opponents in a two-leg format where I play
Yeah,
you the
yeah, two
first
life
leg, you
format.
come to you, and then I play you the second leg. And that I think the LFA gave some information through the president that they want the teams to be able to get some funds, to get some resources from the playoff in a stage basis where you will play your first game and get some money. After the first round, after the second round, you also get some money, and thereafter, going forward, you will receive some money according to your performance in the competition. Unlike where they give you X amount of dollars when you come to the tournament venue, you use that amount just for maybe 1 or 2 days, and then you become stranded. So now they want you to make use of your home ground, and I think it's good because it will give the teams opportunity to play before their own fan,
I
and
don't do it.
they will be able to interact with the people around them, and that's good. Jonathan, it is the first time in the history of Liberia that third division playoffs will not be played only in a single county, but it will be played across the country where winners from the different leagues, the different sub associations will come to different counties to interact. What do you say about that?
Yeah, that is a very good step from the LFA. It will also give interest to sport lovers out there. Mind you, over the time, the only sport or competition that have brought people together or that is still bringing huge crowd together is the country meet. So LFA taking that stand by introducing our leagues to the people is a good thing. I think it will bring more people on board in terms of having interest in our local leagues. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll run to the fixtures. It is on the page of the Liberia Football Association. So, in the first leg, beginning today, the National Third Division playoffs. In the first leg, you have Kandaka FC playing Downtown FC. Downtown is from Monserrado and is going to be playing against Kandaka FC of Cape Mount, Grand Cape Mount County. And you will also have Blue Lake playing against Mighty Angels. So you have a team from Bomi County playing another team from Bapolu County, which is Mighty Angels. And you will have a team from Monserrado going to Grand Cape Mount. Amazing FC. So Kandaka game is going to be played in Medina at Medina Stadium today at 4 o'clock. And then the next game will be played at C.H. Dewey Field in Grand Cape Mount, in Bomi County, I mean. So after that, Amazing FC game will be played at the ATS, where Amazing of Monserrado will be playing Bondi of Bapolu County. So it's a cross-county fixture. As a host of the first leg, you play your first leg, but don't forget that you have a second leg. If you're the host in the first leg, you have to go and defend. In Gompa, Nima County, you have Gompa FC of Nima versus Lofa Flani playing in Gompa in the first leg. Phoebe Athletic will play NYC of Nima County. That's another fixture there. And these are games for today.
Okay.
These are games for today. In another fixture, you will see Dream FC of Sando County against Fishtown FC of River G. Tapon FC of Maryland will go against Paris FC of Grangeda. You have Finda FC of River G also going against Young Rollers of Grand Crew. These are the interchangeable fixtures where you will come and go. So make use of these fixtures as a team and prove to your fans, prove to your people you playing before them this time. First, you used to leave from Maryland, Grangeda, Grand Crew, and come to Monserrado, and you don't have fans like what happened last playoff. It used to be sad. So in the Magibi end, you will have at the Unification Stadium, you will have Susa FC versus Des Moines of Nima of Grand Bassa County. So Susa is from Magibi and going against Des Moines United from Grand Bassa. You have Lopez FC of the same Grand Bassa going against Magibi FC Wintown. So that's it for the third division playoff fixtures. And I think this information passed on to you are necessary, and you will have to take note of them as a sport lover. The district league
Uh,
is about to be up. Yes, success. Welcome back to
yeah,
the show.
so thank you. So I think the feature is actually welcoming. The feature is welcoming. So it will give teams the opportunity to play before their own fans, and not just playing before their own fans. It will also give them the opportunity to raise funds for themselves. Because a third division is not a joke. To take over third division team, to sponsor third division team, especially in the kind of tournament, is actually difficult. So if teams from 12 counties are playing in front of their own fan, it will give them the opportunity to raise funds for the team. At the end of the day, it will help them to push forward, to move forward with the progressing, going up to the next stage, until reaching in the semi-final, and which will be played only in San Nicole in Lima County. So it is well for me. It's a very timely decision that came from the Liberia Football Association. So it is welcome.
Yep. So that's it. The PNC FC Cup is on, and I don't know if I should say unfortunately, the defending champions are not in the competition any longer because they were out, kicked
Yeah.
out of their own competition where they hold the trophy from last season. Heaven
But
11 is
but
pushed out
but see,
yeah.
it's not a taboo or a mandate or you must be the host. Once you are the host, you must go to final. No.
No, I'm not saying the host. I said the defending champion. The host,
Yeah,
somebody
the
get their
defending
own
champ.
board to
Yeah,
sweat the
yeah. I mean, the defending champ is not a mandate
But yeah,
or
yeah, it is not a mandate. It is not a mandate
or a
now for a
tradition.
defending champion. It is not a mandate, right? It is not a mandate. But the fun a manner in which they were knocked out of the tournament is very much, discouraging. Man,
So
you
Yeah,
how
no, that's that's football.
they defeated Discovery FC in the last edition 1-0, and they threw Discovery out of the tournament last edition, and now
Yeah,
Discovery came back and defeated them 3-0, being the host, being not the host, but being the defending champion.
the
They were
defending
defeated
champion?
yeah,
3 goals to 0 by the same team that they defeated 1 goal.
yeah.
You
That's
see the
that's that's
margin?
that's that's football right
Okay,
there.
so another thing now I want to look at. Another thing I want to look at. Success. Look, that heavy 11 that won the PSV Cup last
The
season.
competition, yeah, yeah, they defeated
They,
MPA
they,
Angkor.
they were under the leadership of Arab Fofana by then
Yeah, yeah,
as
sure.
coach.
Mm-hmm.
Now their new coach is the Reverend journalist Teofilo Jigor.
Yeah, yeah.
So how do we look at performance? For me, it was probably not a surprise to me because I follow the record of CC United under the watch of the same Teofilo Jiko as coach, and now
Okay.
he going to his very first competition. I think he got a lot of work to do, and he needed to defend this trophy that was won last season, but he could not defend it. The challenge
Yeah,
to
you have
him
to
now
defend it.
is he could not defend it. So the challenge to him
Yes.
now is to correct the wrongs. He had no much impact on CC United as a coach. We thought he was going to bring some reform, to introduce some changes and things that will improve the team. But CC United, they still got relegated anyway. They were not
Yeah, yeah,
promoted.
because you being a journalist and you tend to coach a team, you understand the errors that are being made by coaches, because we are journalists, we identify the mistakes and we talk so things can be corrected. So you coming from the background as a journalist and turning into coach, and you take over a team that didn't do well in the league. I think it is actually a bad sign for him. And then moving on to having 11 like won the competition during the last edition, and then coming back into the next edition, only winning 1 game, drawing 1, losing 2 games rather, lost 2 games, drawing 1. No, win 1 game, win 1 game, draw 1, and lost 1. I think it's not a good sign for him as a head coach for the Heaven 11. Yeah, it's not a good sign. You play 3 games, you draw 1, you lost 1, and you win 1. So I don't think it's a good sign for him. So you have to, do the criminal well into the next season. Yeah, he actually needs to do well as we prepare for the upcoming season. So playing, it depending on competition, right? It depending on competition, and you play 3 games, you lost 1, you draw 1, and you win 1. Not
Yeah,
just
it was
winning
not a.
1, but
It's not really a bad record, but the manner in which the record is presented now makes it difficult for him
yeah, yeah,
because
make it difficult for him
you
now.
got 4 points. You got 4 points from 3 games. It's
On
good.
3 games.
Yes, it's good. It's good. How about Keita, Coach Keita, and Subane Keita with the national team? Was, was he able to get 4 points from all the games he played? I don't think so. I think he got one, something like that. But we will cross over to Jonathan, who will bring us the update from the foreign land, and when we get back, we will go straight into the next point of discussion. So, Jonathan, welcome to it. It is your time now to tell us what's in the outside world.
The Oscar war, as we
What?
all as we are all aware that we have two major tournaments or competition that is currently ongoing, the Copa America and that of the Euro. The Euro just gone. Yeah, man. The Europe just gone week, we saw a lot of drama coming from the round of 16. Our
Yeah.
first, yeah, the first game, like Sam, I told you on last Saturday, I told you that I was supporting Italy, and I gave an open prediction that it won't be a surprise if I saw Italy leaving the tournament early, and that happened this gone Saturday. They were whipped 2-0. You could not see that technical know-how in the team. They lack everything starting from the defense upward. Like intensive style of play that we knew that the world knows Italy of, they lack it. It's like Italy was not even prepared to go to this tournament. So they were beaten by Switzerland on Saturday. Then we came on the same Saturday, we saw the host. The host Germany was able to triumph over Denmark. Like again, I told you, the two teams they're not far from each other, and looking at their history, so the game was highly competitive. They won 2-0 against Denmark on Monday. I'm sorry, on Sunday. The overrated team, like I said, England. It's just hard luck England still going in this tournament. Hard luck. You can see the intensiveness in them. You can see the seriousness. England does not even play, they don't have pattern. If you saw the game, the spaces between them were too much. Nobody wanted to sacrifice for the team. They end up winning on extra time, 2-1. England is yet to convince us that they remain the favorite for this tournament because of their style of play, ranging from the group stage upward. They are not convincing. We saw Spain also on the same Sunday. Spain went against Georgia. Georgia that offset Europe in the group stage against Portugal, and they they wanted to do the same. But like I tell you, and the many putting in the entire world, Spain remains the only serious team so far in this tournament. Spain remains the only serious team. Technically, Spain scored 5 goals and they gave one to Georgia. You could see the passion. The guys play their system very cleverly and perfectly. They play well. Spain scored their own goal and they came back from behind with that team spirit and they won the game 4-1 against Georgia. France and Belgium, they play on Monday. But another weak team again in France. They are not yet even prepared to be the tournament favorite as well. She and Belgium, the game was so they just triumphed by 1-0 over Belgium. Then on the same Monday, we saw Portugal. All eyes were on Portugal because of Ronaldo. We saw Portugal narrowly going to the Big Eight against Slovenia. Ronaldo missed a penalty. Yeah, he missed the penalty. And but the man that carried the day, it was their goalkeeper, Diego Costa. The goalkeeper was the best. It was the goalkeeper that qualified Portugal. When they went for the penalty shootout, he saved 3 penalties, giving Portugal the qualification to go to the next stage, that which is the B8. Then on the same on Tuesday, we saw Romania, the Holland that we know For the first time, Holland came. They played. They went into that game with the very best. Their pattern of playing, their style of playing, the coordination. They actually won that game deservingly, 3-0. Then Austria, we saw Austria and Turkey. Narrowly, Turkey qualified over Austria 2-1. Now, the big stage is set for the Group 8, which is the quarterfinal, where we are going to see giants going against giants. Yeah, the Group 8 will start on Friday, on the 5th. We will see
So
you.
you can just give us the picture for the big stage you're talking about. But
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
guess success will have some kind of objection to the classification given to some of the teams, especially the ones that you were emphasizing on. I think success will come in. I don't know if it's enough for success.
Success can barely win it. England
No,
has been
seriously.
overrated. England has been overrated. Even the France we saw in the World Cup that just ended, that is not the France to this year tournament.
What's missing in the French team?
Yeah, yeah, the French team, we are not seeing them. The kind of mind they went to the World Cup, they didn't go to this tournament with that same mindset. All the guys, they are just qualifying because of some high level experience. That's all.
Okay,
You know,
so just give us our pictures.
For the B8, we will see serious football play on Friday. Serious
Germany
football.
versus Spain. That's what I know.
Yeah, Germany and Spain, the two of them are Euro two most successful teams. Yeah, Germany and
Wow.
Spain. And Germany,
Information.
yeah, and Spain being the best team so far in this tournament, going against the host. Spain is going into the game with a slight favorite because of that record between they and Germany. The last time the both teams played was 2010. The last time they played was 2010 in a major tournament, was the 2010 World Cup, and Spain triumphed over them in the semi-final. And in the qualifying stage of the tournament, which two of them into their last game, Spain beat Germany 6-0 to qualify. So that's the slight edge that Spain will have over Germany. But the fan base will also help Germany too against Spain. So that game it is a heavyweight. It is going to be a hugely anticipated game that all eyes, the world will be on that game to watch them play. Then we will see Portugal and France going against each other. Two weak teams. So that feature is a open feature. Anybody can qualify from over there. Holland against Turkey. Mind you, people now rate Holland, Turkey and Switzerland as the underdog in the B8. The two teams, Turkey and Switzerland, rate them. But if you saw Turkey playing, there's a possibility that Turkey can upset Europe against Holland. They will be going against Holland. Turkey versus Holland. Then we will have the overrated team, England, against Switzerland. That will climb as the group of 8. Yeah.
Yeah. So do you have anything to tell us from Copa America?
Copa America today we will the Copa America starts on the same Friday. Yeah. We will see Argentina. Sorry. Oh God.
Okay. So Jonathan is trying to get there. He says the most honor rated are Turkey and that of.
Yeah,
Uh,
sorry, guys. We will for the Copa America. It will start on Friday, the same Friday. The Europe 8 will start the quarterfinal of the European competition. So we have Argentina going against Ecuador in the Copa America.
Okay, so thank you very much. That's a regular segment here on the program, The Culture of Sports. If you just join us, this is the number one sports platform on the Kia Communications Network, where we focus and drive our own attention to sports development in Liberia, Africa, and the rest of our global world. On this program, we always bring you updates from the international stage that you just listened to from Jonathan Mobile, as well as analysis and conversations around the local scene in Liberia. Keep sharing the video, inviting others to join, and we will take a very short break. When we come back, we will continue with the program looking at our basic talking point, which is discussing the sport component of the national envelope of Liberia. Keep
The
listening.
budget.
We will be back. Okay, we have to take down the music. If you're just joining us, a pleasant way to welcome you back to the program, The Culture of Sports. The Culture of Sports is the basic sports program on the Kia Communications Network that highlights and discuss sports in Liberia, Africa, and the rest of our global world. Today is another midweek edition where we're talking local sports, and we just came with the update from the international sports, and we
Sam,
have a
Sam,
guest.
Sam,
Yeah.
let's give Sosa a chance to maybe you have one or two to say on the Europe.
Yes, success will get there. Success will get there. But let me just inform our viewers, our listeners. If you want to form a part of the conversation, you just go to the comment section and just leave a comment. Or better still, you will see the number rolling right on the screen. That number is our official WhatsApp number. You just hit that number, you will form a part of the program. So the number rolling on your screen is the one we're talking about. Today, we are sorry we are not live on air, but we are on Facebook and YouTube. So if I don't announce the number because I expect you to see the number rolling right before your screen right now. I see the number rolling.
But I think you can still read the number. You can still read the numbers
Okay,
for if
zero eight
anybody
eight six
doubt.
393 184. The number rolling 0886 393 184 is the number rolling right on your screen. You can just hit that number and we will have you on the program. Or better still, visit the comment section and just leave a comment like those that already visited the comment section, and we will have your comments read live on the program. So success is back to you. What do you say about international competition? The update just came from General Tone. And the thing about it, another thing I want you to know, this show, this show is very, very unique in a way that when the international updates coming from General Tone, you get the
Just feel
spirit
relaxed.
of
Yeah,
leaving
you
Liberia.
just feel relaxed.
Thank you so much,
I'm
my
already
brother.
I'm already filled. So let me say a big thank to the big man Jonathan. And this show, I think this show is the Moiba show. This show is a Moiba show. Yeah, we just send Moiba and we get Jonathan Moiba. So I think myself
Yeah.
I gotta add
Oh,
Moiba to my I gotta add Moiba to my need to.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I think
it's Mohamed Dynasty.
the
that,
mother
I
gymnastic.
think we'll
So I
have
think
to
my
work around
dad,
that name. Like, it's a
so
kind
so
of
my dad,
mobile interaction show, right? Yeah.
so my dad, I think I can take Moba too. Success Moba.
Okay.
But today I'm
Yes.
from
You're
Success
welcome.
Moba.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
so
Yeah, that's
yeah,
cool.
so
That's
like,
cool.
let me say bravo for the updates that came from the Europe 2024 and that for the Copa America. Like, only playing in the net. I think I'm be sleeping. Copa
Yeah,
America
that's what
playing in the
most.
net. I thought I'll
That's what
be
most like.
sleeping.
You don't
Oh,
follow it. It plays
yeah,
midnight.
yeah. So the Europe 2024 is interesting. Jonathan Morba just elaborate on all happening. I'm just feel relaxing, just enjoying myself with the analysis that coming from Europe 2024, and I say, wow, yeah, I'm so wow. And one of the things is there are a lot of teams that they not actually put up their best when it comes to this tournament or the leg of fans that you talk about, and other teams that did not really perform. Because if you hear the name Germany and you hear France, you hear Italy, teams that
They are big
already
names.
into the tournament. Yeah, these are big names country. So if you are in tournament with that kind of a country, I think teams are afraid. Teams will be afraid and will want to put up their best to go against that kind of a country. But we did not really expect it from France. We did not see anything like that from Italy and the rest of other teams that Jonathan talk about. So I think they have to do their best. I think they are advanced to the P8 of the tournament. So where Spain will battle Germany. I think if I can miss any other match in the Euro Cup, I will not miss Germany but the Spain game. Yeah,
Yeah,
trust
Yes,
that's
me.
the
let's
most
I
hold
will
it
not
there.
miss
Let's
anticipated
I
hold
will
it
not
game.
there.
miss
Let's
Germany.
let's
I will not
let's
miss
let's hold it
Germany.
there. Let's just hold it there on the Europe Saturday. The Monday will be up, and then Jonathan will be filled again with more
You be
results.
sure again
So
with
I
more
think
more more
we will
more more
just leave
important
it there.
analysis.
Let's
Yeah.
go to
No, it's true.
the talking point for today. The national envelope was published on the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning's website yesterday. I don't know if it is the exact date, but prior to yesterday, we some of us tried to get to it. We could not get through. We could not find our way around the website. I think there was some level of I think I would say manipulations because we could see error because we knew that after the passage of the budget we will have access to getting the approved budget from the Ministry of Finance website. So we'll try checking there. My concern have been sports, and today we have the whole budget right before us. I don't know if you can see it, but I got the whole budget right here. It's a very big document. Go to the Ministry of Finance website, you will get the budget right there. So the national budget, we all know that budget is intended to control the operation of fiscal affairs in the country. I'm not going to the political standpoint of this entire budget, of this particular budget, but I'm concerned about the sport component of this budget. It is clear that the Ministry of Finance, the government of Liberia, the executive branch, the legislature, all of them put the Ministry of Youth and Sport at top of sports and youth operation in the country. And this is the budget for the Ministry of Youth and Sports. A total amount of 7,048,201 is the budgetary allotment to the Ministry of Youth and Sports. And this particular government entity work in twofold in youth development and sports development. So we will look around it. I think Jerriton, Success, and other people have gone through this particular budget. We've seen the figures, but we will go to the breakdown of it. And we'll not discuss mainly on the youth component, but the sports component is what we're going to focus on because this is where we are today. We are sitting on the culture of sports. So we're going to look at the sports component of this budget. Jonathan, the national budget is before you.
Sam, we have to actually be serious in this country, you have a ministry looking at the global war, soccer, let's say sports as a whole is expensive. Is very, very expensive. And looking at our budget that has been allotted to the ministry, 7 million plus. If you break that, nothing will go to the LFA. Nothing will go to sport. Then we want to be into sporting activities. It doesn't work that way. Money will not come from heaven. How are other countries competing in the sporting arena? It's being prepared financially. With this budget, I felt so weak. And
So
I saw the dream
the, the,
of
the, 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 the budget actually have a sports service allotment because the Ministry of Youth and Sport have to operate within the 7 million.
yeah,
So
in I think
what
7
we
million.
see what we see for youth service is 1,505,000 $505,134 for youth service. And then we see sports services. We see $3,650,628. Imagine
Imagine.
$3,650,628. That's the sports component of it. And
Yeah.
looking at sports in Liberia, I think it will be very disappointing if we start to go for the budget items 1-1. It will be very disappointing or disheartening if we
Very,
will go
very
for it. Because
disappointing.
the
Very
figures
disappointing.
that are there, if you look at operation for an entity, what we see in this budget for federations, sporting federations in this country, I think they are petty cash for daily operation, not a yearly budget.
Mm-hmm.
Petty cash for daily operation. That's why I think it is. Where in the world you will say the sports sector is a sector that focuses on employment, empowerment, capacity building, job creations, recreation. The sector is so rich, but you have to invest. When you invest into the sector, you will get to know that there are a lot of promising things in this particular sector. But our country refuse to understand and to know. They always come out and say there are priority issues. If you look at the whole country, there is nothing stable, there is nothing settled. Everything is a priority in Liberia. I can tell you for sure. You say priority. For education, once our education is a priority issue, what do you get for education in Liberia? You say health a priority issue. What is in
What
health?
do we
We
have then?
need everything. We need everything. The whole country now we need everything. If it is possible, the country need to be rebuilt and restructured, reorganized, everything. We need a new country. So if
We
you
need to
budget
we need to
things,
we need to regain independence.
that is there. We need to start everything over. So sometimes they say sport is not a priority to national government. Why should you have the Ministry of Youth and Sport operating the sports component? Sport that opens opportunity, that presents a lot. Look at what happened in Grand Cape County recently. The national sovereign, the West African Surfers competition that was held in Grand Cape. You know how many stakeholders came? West Senegal came and won the prize and went away with it. You know how the city was? These are things that happen. But the only thing we able to host are Wafu because LFA can lobby with the other people. National team not get nothing already. Small money, you get 150,000 for national team football. You get, I don't know, 1,000 watching. I don't even want to break down the budget component again, man. My whole habitat and for success.
So Sam, how many dollars is allotted to sports?
To sport,
Yeah,
the
yeah, to
sports
sports.
component of this budget, you got 3,650,000.
3 million.
$648 for sports service in this budget.
Imagine that 3 million.
They not say football, brother. It is not for
I
football.
was
It
saying,
is for
yeah, I was saying for
Yes,
sports. For
yes,
sports.
just,
For
just for
sports.
sports.
3 million.
For sports. 3
Yes,
3
3
million.
million. Yeah.
3 million. Let people
Yes.
joking with people in the country, eh?
But,
Let people joking with all in the country, eh?
but you get 11 million to not 3 offices, but 5 offices. The 5 top
Let people-
offices: president, vice president, senate pro tem, speaker, deputy speaker. They are offices, individual offices.
All 5 of
They
them,
got
they get 11 million.
There are 5 offices got
Eh?
11 million.
5
You're talking
offices.
about a sector,
Yeah.
5
a
offices
sector that affects
have
the
11
entire
million.
population. Sure.
The
All of
entire
them
then
combined.
sports.
All that
Yeah,
money
11
combined,
million.
11
Yeah,
million.
11 million. Then you get
Yeah.
sports. Then you say
Yeah.
sports. You
million.
allotted 3 million. 3 million to
Yeah.
sports. Let people see what in the country.
That,
Then I
that,
just
for
hear
that,
Sin talking about. I just hear
That's-
Sin talking about the prioritize this, the prioritize that, the prioritize this. So they prioritize sports. They know what the sports doing for other country.
That's the kind of
They
country
know
we
what they
found.
know. They know the development that sports carrying to other countries. Now the entire world, people rallying around sports.
so
They investing in sports. They investing in sports. They con-
we are from Jonathan, you
Success.
come in.
Like Dr. Buple always say,
Success, you
the thinking attitude. Until we change our minds in this country won't go far. You will not have you will not have 5 offices to individuals amounting to 11 million.
11 million.
Then you have sports allotting only 3 I want to say only 3 million to sports. You did not even just say soccer, because sports comprises of all the sports.
All the federations, yeah, all the federations,
Everything
all
is
the federations.
You
Yeah.
allot 3 million to them. Where you have one woman, one person, their generator to feed their generator almost 58,000+. Are we joking in this country? We are
National
not
team
serious in this
football.
country.
National team football is 150,000. I don't know, but
Yeah.
you check it. They got offices that carry 300,000
Yeah.
for generator
Look at-
and lubricants. They can bring
Look
it
at
down fuel
Malawi.
and lubricants.
Malawi we play. Just of recent in South Africa, the people budget is 5 million plus. Malawi, a small country like that, their budget
Football.
for football.
Tell football,
is
for
5 million.
football.
Yeah,
for football.
5 million.
Then we talking about
Yeah.
sports here, 3 million.
Yeah.
Somebody on
You
football
have
at 5 million.
a country.
You
You
see
have
what's there?
you have a country that produced Africa's finest, Africa's best ever in the former president George Weah. We have some bread stars that went out there, that went Europe. They made headways. But here come our budget, 150,000. What does it do? Eh? Even travel expense, that money is small.
That money is very little. That money is very little.
You carry 23 players at most, the technical team, everyone, at most 32 or 35 to go play in another country.
Yeah, they will play in another country.
Travel expense alone.
I'm yet to see a dime
Almost.
for
That
SKD. SKD is a national stadium. It was on a ban recently. I'm yet to see a dime allotted to the stadium for renovation, for improvement.
Yeah.
You don't see
Maintenance.
nothing, brother. I think we will have to wrap
Then
around.
I hear somebody was like, clapping for the budget being increased from 800 to 150.
The budget,
I
no,
think-
you
I think-
don't.
I don't know for sports. I don't know for sports now for sports. I said, then you clapping for that kind of money.
Yeah.
Like what kind of money and do for football? 150,000.
Right.
Then you clapping for it. Then you say because
The guys
the
took
past
our money.
regime it was 800, so 8,000. Now they broke out to 150. So they need or they need to be a lot for that kind of money. I said you're joking with football in the country, eh?
Look
You
at
know
look
what
at
football doing for other countries?
look at the man who bought I think Injo FC Facel, eh?
Yeah, Fasel,
Yeah.
Casel Cole.
Yeah,
Kaseko.
Kachako. Yeah,
The
yeah.
team he took his academy team to Europe.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
recently.
Recently he took that team. He
Yeah.
spent more than 300,000.
Oh
Then
yeah.
you talk about national team.
National, yeah.
This
In say
our laws
150.
our laws maker. Look, politicians in this country, they are evil. Same politicians in this country are evil. They pretend a lot. The guys only going into the house there to enrich themselves.
To arrange
Nothing else.
yourself.
That's how
Nothing.
they always want to.
Okay,
And
so we will have to center the conversation
Nothing.
to our parting comments. We have to conclude this particular edition because time is running, or maybe we can continue the conversations on the next edition, which will be the weekend where we will have more time to talk. And maybe by then we will have the appetite to break down the figures to federations and make federations to appear to talk about what they receive. Some of the federations when they get the money in the budget, they can feel weak to go for it. Because when you go for it, what you do with it? So before we
But
go,
look at
the African Cup of Nations 2025 qualifier will be on tomorrow. You can watch up, and Saturday we will bring you the zone where Liberia will be in, and you will be informed. So we will go around and take parting comments, starting with success. You have to be very brief because we have to go.
yeah, it was nice being here on this edition of the program Sports Culture of Sports here on here on 95.9 FM. I think it is good that we inform our public what is happening in the world of sports, especially from Liberia, Africa, and the rest of our one world. And also brought them update on European football and the Copa America as well. So do join us next edition better still this Saturday for another fantastic edition of the program, The Culture of Sport. My name is Success Car. Better still the Civil Life Basketball. I'll see you next.
Okay, so Jonathan, it's up to you. Parting comments.
yeah, I want to say thanks to you, Sam, for today's show, and to all our viewers and listeners out there. Thanks for following. Please share, like our page. We are merging network. We hope that you will continue following us. Not to forget, Friday, Spain will be going against Germany. Portugal will be going against France for the Europe quarterfinal. Watch those games, and Saturday we'll be back here to give you more updates as it unfolds. I am Jonathan T. Morba, aka the incoming Pele governor. Thanks again.
Okay, so you listen to them. The first man is Success Car, and you just listen to the voice of the co-host Jonathan T. Moba, aka the incoming Pele governor. I don't know when he will reach, but he's still incoming. And listeners, viewers, we want to say thanks to all of you for your viewing role, for your watching role, for the comments you will make later on. We urge you to like, share, and follow our Facebook page at Kia Communications Network, or better still, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel at Kia Communications Network. Just subscribe to the platform, like the page, you'll be notified of our new videos, our new updates, and follow our programs here on this particular dial. This is how we come to an end to the Culture of Sports this May Week edition. The invitation is yours to join us next Saturday for another fascinating edition where we will have 1 hour, 30 minutes conversations around sports development in Liberia, Africa, and the rest of our world. Thanks for being there. I am Sam Stefan Moba. Do have yourself a wonderful time till we meet again on the Culture of Sports. Bye bye.